to actually do this remotely, like if you can't physically come to China right now because of the pandemic, the restrictions, the new regulations coming out, that you need to have an established company first.
If you want to know exactly what is needed to open a Chinese bank account remotely and legally to start your business, watch this interview. By the end of the video, you'll know how to open a bank account remotely and who to contact to get things started today. If you are ever considering sourcing from China or starting your own e-commerce platform, I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel, for I post videos like this on a weekly basis. Anyways, let's get started.
We have our guest speaker here, Angel, who knows ways on how you can remotely open a bank account in China legally. So before we get started, Angel, would you mind introducing a little bit about your company and your services in China?
Yeah. Um, thanks, Michael, giving me a chance to introduce my company and have a chance to share those information with all of you. Um, I'm come from Honda Business Service. We provide one-stop business service for foreign enterprises who want to doing the business in China, such as looking for the office, set up a company, and provide tax advice, accounting service, payroll service, and audit report issue.
As many of the viewers have asked me before, let's say they have a small business or they want to start a business and it's successful in their country, but they want to try to do so in China. Well, to do business in China, you pretty much need a bank account, to do Alipay, WeChat Pay, open a Taobao store, etc. So can you explain the process of opening a bank account remotely, like what you need, the expected budgets, and the process from start to finish from your experience?
Yeah, open a bank account can separate for two different area. One, you can open the bank account under the company. It is company bank account. Another, you can open the bank account under your private name. So we can start from if you want to open the bank account under company name, what's the process? First, you need to have a company business license, definitely. This is if you kind of come to temporarily enter in China, you can just provide a passport copy. We can try to open the bank account for you in Hainan Island. It's a free trade zone. Currently, they not request, if you've been to China before, they will not request you provide the notary documents about your passport. So just provide me the copy of your passports. We can assist you open the company and get a company license within 5 working days. And then you need to post your original passports, and then we can assist you open a basic bank account. It's an RMB bank account in Hainan. It's a free trade island within another 5 working days. So you will have the bank account. Totally would be 10 working days. And then we can assist you to get a U key from the bank account. We can give you a guideline how to use that. We will post the original passport and the bank account number and the U key back to your country. That's for company part. Another for individual parts. For the individual part, it's a little bit difficult because you need to come to China by yourself to present in the bank to open this account, and you need to have a work permit. You need to have work permit, then you can have a bank account, and then you can try to apply for credit card.
But yeah, Angel made a couple good points. So if you don't know, a U key is like a token. It's like another way of authentication in the banks. It's mainly used in Asia Pacific. You may not know what it is in your country. And think of it as like a digital pad. I'll try and put a picture up here somewhere. It's a digital pad that you put in your password if you want to do transactions. So if you want to do like a large transaction, like 10,000 RMB or more, typically you need the U key, which is connected to the online banking system to verify that it's actually you. Unless you have that U key, sometimes you can't do the transaction. So for those that may wonder what a U key is. And it sounds like to actually do this remotely, like if you can't physically come to China right now because of the pandemic, the restrictions, the new regulations coming out, that you need to have an established company first. You need to have the business license and paperwork with your passport copy, and then you would send the copies to Angel's company, and then Angel would help you open the account. Would you mind giving the audience a little bit of an estimate of how much the entire process would cost, from sending the postage to opening a bank account, etc.?
Actually, we have start up a package to the people who want to just simply have a company and open a bank account. So the startup package will be 12,000, including everything.
RMB or USD?
Yes, RMB.
Okay, so 12,000 opens an account in Hainan.
Company license, and you will have a 1-year office address registration.
Okay, so essentially you're registering a Chinese company, right? It's what it sounds
Yes.
like. You're registering in
Yes.
Chinese. Okay, yeah, that's quite useful information. So I guess that's how you overcame the requirement to come in person, because I know in mainland, at least, for every bank account, they always require you to come in person. But if it's a free trade zone and you have a company, you can bypass that with a representative like yourself or your company to open an account, right?
And when the bank account opening in this process, we may need to book appointment with the legal rep who is the legal rep of this company. Is also the authorized signature of this bank account to take the video call with the bank manager. So it's not the totally hiding behind of that. You need to take the video call.
Yeah, we need to make sure they're a real person and not a fake person. So maybe like this, something like this, it'd be you, the person opening a bank account, bank staff to verify, okay, it's a real person. Okay, so this bank account, I'm not sure what bank you use. I know different banks have different regulations, but they can connect to an Alipay and a WeChat Pay, right? So if like I wanted to start selling stuff on Taobao, you usually receive money on Alipay. So when you open this account, you have access to all that stuff, right?
That's a different system actually. So you need to have like WeChat Pay. You need to have one people who have the WeChat account first, and this person need to be the WeChat company pay the management ID. So use that management ID to link with the company bank account registered in the WeChat account.
If you want to use WeChat Pay, you have to open up the business version of WeChat and link that WeChat to WeChat Pay as a business administrator for that bank account. Okay.
Yes.
What about Alipay?
Alipay will be the almost the same. You need to have the Alipay individual Alipay account and then link to company account. Whatever they need to find out the person who take responsibility about the company bank account.
You've probably done this for many customers that want to open remote bank accounts, especially now as people can't come into China with all these new regulations. So what are the biggest mistakes that you've seen people make when they try to open a bank account with you?
Open a bank account. Most of them, they think a bank account is very simple to open. Sometimes they just come here to tell me, I want to have the bank account in Hong Kong. Can you help me? Sometimes we need to confirm where I need to have this bank account, Hong Kong or China. And if you want to have Hong Kong, you may need to have a Hong Kong company first, and then you can open a Hong Kong company bank account. But Hong Kong company bank account also separate two different types. One is online business bank account. Another would be offshore bank account. You can open this bank account in China, but it's not without foreign currency control. You still can receive money in China and send money out of China without without bank approval, but the controller bank in China. So that's a different bank account opening.
Oh.
So, but another hand about the China company bank account, you only can open bank account in China. So you can't say, I want to open China company, but bank account out of China.
Yeah.
It is different. So you only can open China company, but in China. Also, Hainan also have another interesting bank account product. We call that a FTN. The full name would be Free Trade Non-Residence Account. For this account, you can open under Hong Kong company name, but this account in China. And when you want to pay local China supplier, you can pay them directly in renminbi. For local China supplier, they were convenient and they not need to come to bank to convert from foreign currency to renminbi.
So it seems like there's different kinds of bank accounts for your needs. So instead of saying, I want to open a mainland bank account, better the people ask you, I want to do these kinds of transactions, and then you recommend them the right account to open, right?
Right.
Because it seems,
right.
Let's say if you have money coming in from Hong Kong, you don't want to open a mainland Chinese bank account, but you can't touch the money in Hong Kong. So I can see how that's a problem. So yeah, it seems like the mistakes you were saying is that people just want to open a Chinese mainland bank account, but they don't understand the business model. So they open the wrong account for their business model, especially when it comes to currency exchange. So they should clearly know the business model, like what we just talked about on how to change money, where the money is going. Okay, so if someone wanted to get into contact with you, either through WeChat or email, what would be your preferred way for them to contact you?
I prefer email and WhatsApp. I will send those information to you.
Okay, and I'll put that information in the description of this video. So if any of you guys want to get in contact and open a bank account remotely in China to start your business, go ahead and click on that contact information and get in contact.
So I hope that you learned something from this interview, and let me know if you like this kind of content and this kind of style. If you found value, please smash that subscribe button and also that like button. And also, I wouldn't mind if you shared this video with somebody who may need it that wants to open a bank account remotely in China. I will catch you in the next one, and let's make sourcing easy.